Here we want to find the area between the two functions given by f of y equals 1 minus y squared and g of y equals y squared minus 1. Now, it might help to plot these functions. These are parabolas that are kind of turned on their side. But now how do I figure out what the bounds of the integral are? In order to figure out the bounds on y, we're going to set the two functions equal to each other to figure out the values of y that cause them to intersect. So 1 minus y squared is going to equal y squared minus 1. I'm going to add the 1 over, add the y squared over, so I get 2 equals 2y squared. Divide both sides by 2, and I get y squared equals 1, which means y is plus and minus 1. So 1 and negative 1 are the two values of y here that cause the intersection. This is 0, 1, and this is 0, negative 1. Okay, now what do? How do I find the area from here? When we're dealing with functions of x, we do the integral of top minus bottom. But this case, we're dealing with functions of y. So we don't do top minus bottom, we do right minus left. And then we integrate that. Now, the function on the right here is this pink function 1 minus y squared. So we're going to say the integral of 1 minus y squared minus the function that's on the left. In this case, the function on the left is this orange function y squared minus 1. Don't forget, we're going to do this over the bounds we found a minute ago from negative 1 to 1. Those are our bounds for y. I'm going to simplify this a little bit. 1 minus negative 1. Negative 1 is 1 plus 1, which is 2. And then negative y squared minus negative y squared, or minus y squared, is negative 2y squared. And then again, we're going to integrate this from negative 1 to 1. When I do, I get 2y minus 2/3 y cubed. Plug in 1, plug in negative 1, and find the difference. When I plug in 1, I get 2 minus 2/3. Minus, when I plug in negative 1, I get negative 2 plus 2/3. And this all cancels out. A lot of stuff cancels out and combines and gives me something like, let's see, 2 minus 2/3 is 4/3 times 2. This is all going to be 8/3.